Hello. Hello. There's actually people in the chat. Hello.
Oh, I can't see it.
You can see it. Go on the YouTube channel and look it up, my dude.
Oh yeah.
Hi Lily. Hello new person. welcome to the D&D live stream. Yo. Before we start, I got a few things to say. First we should probably introduce ourselves for like the new people who's confused as heck. What's going on? I'm Kai, hello. And I'm gonna be the game master and most of the characters. Exciting, right? Okay. You go. Woo. Are you there? Hello? Okay, guys. 1 second.
Okay. Sorry.
Introduce yourself.
Oh, what do I say? I don't know.
Your name and what character you're playing, my dude.
Oh. Hi. Oh my god, I haven't done this. I'm Dawn, and I'm playing Elliot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Dom, guys, if you didn't know. Boom. Okay. I'm gonna show you guys Dom's cosplay. Cosplay. Oh my god, I said that wrong. Character. So I'm gonna show you. Dom already saw the character. So
It's cool.
um I guess I'm gonna show it on live stream. So like give me a second for you guys can see it. Okay, I think I'm doing it. I don't know. I
Yeah.
guess. Give me a few seconds to fix this. We're getting there. You know?
It got real close.
Yeah. Okay. You can't see me because of the thing right there, but it's fine. Here's the character. Isn't it beautiful? I think I did a good job.
My hair kind of matches this.
Yes, that's why. That's why I did it. But yes, this is the character. That's their last name. I cannot pronounce their last name for whatever. But
That
it's
word
fine.
is baffle.
Baffle?
Baffle.
That makes
Like
sense.
awful.
There's 2 people watching this. Oh my god. Hello.
Oh, that
Oh.
means I'm one of the people.
No, because on my phone it says there's 6 people, but on here it says it's 2, so I don't know. Because you don't count as a person, for me.
Wow.
Wow, magic. Okay,
I
I'm gonna
agree.
stop screen recording now. Okay, and boom, there you go. Okay, so we're gonna get started now. Are you excited before we start?
Mm,
Or are you
kind
nervous?
of. I'm excited.
Because before this, I was like upping, it was like, you're gonna, like, I'm gonna have people fall in love with you and stuff like that. So this is gonna be super exciting
For you.
for me. Yes, for me. I love you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's get started. I'm super excited. Okay. So it starts as one day you wake up in a room, you see a bed that you're laying in, and everything else is just nothing around, just a table and the chair and the door that has locks on it. Um, then you hear a couple of minutes, you hear someone unlock the door. It is a guard who is taking you to a train. And you be confused and you see all these other outsiders of different kinds of creatures like being taken away to this train. So you don't know where you're going. So you get in the train and you see tons of green trees, ocean, and everything. And then you stop at a train station and you see a bus. Um, and the guards make y'all go on the bus, and you guys just drive up to this big, somewhat castle, but you don't know what it looks like because you're used to not big things around. And so I actually have a reference for the school. Do you want to see it?
Yes.
Um, I actually haven't showed Don this, so this is exciting. Some new things for Dom. I'm gonna send Dom the picture first, and then I'm gonna do it on the live stream. So give me like 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Alrighty. Ooh, alrighty. Let's see if I got this. I'm under pressure right now. Okay. I think it's this one. Alrighty. Um, I don't know if I sent 2 pictures, but if I did, don't mind the other. That's uh that's what it technically looks like. I haven't drawn it yet, but it's something like that.
Is this part? Is this like someone's TV? That's
Yeah.
what it looks like.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
technically what it looks like. I haven't drawn it yet.
I'm of Harry Potter.
Yeah, technically, kind of, something like that. I'm not gonna show it on the stream because it's not my art, and I just don't wanna, you know. So, but Dom knows what it looked like. So you walk up to the school, and it is this professor, greeting everyone and all of that. And he tells you to go to this hall, where you get to pick your what house you're in, to make friends, and to tell you the rules and all that stuff since you're new and everything, to explain some things. So you guys walk to this room, but someone stopped you, and oh my god, hold up, I gotta make the voice.
Oh no.
I'm getting there. Hold up.
This is gonna be interesting.
Hello. No, I can't do it. I can't do it under pressure. It's really bad. But I I'll do it in the future. I promise. I'm just under pressure right now. Okay. So yes, they have a country voice. Um, and it was like, "Hi. I will be your guide for the rest of the thing or whatever. Do you want to see who the person is?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I can show this one to the stream because I actually did draw it. So, okay. This is exciting. Alrighty. Okay.
I'm so tired.
Okay, that's the person. That's the person. Okay, now I'm gonna show it to the stream.
Oh.
Doo-doo. Oh, wait. Okay. Alrighty. I can now show it. Share. I'm getting used to this. This is a new app for us. Okay, guys. So please bear with me here. Okay. Bear with me. Okay, it's getting there. Okay, this is the character. And he would say, he's like, "Hello, my name is Benjamin Lopez, and I will be your guide for the rest of the tour." And so, but saying like a kind of like fancy, like wolf, like whatever you think a fancy wolf would say, accent kind of. Yeah. So, um, he takes you to to your seats, and the principal of the school comes up and say, "Hello, welcome to Magic Academy. This is for um outsiders who um basically who got taken away from their family and all of that." Um, and so there was like, before we explain some rules, we're gonna have you have groups of four to get to know each other, to play games to play, to for you can get to know each other more and maybe become friends because that's all we care about. Um so before we pick groups, I just want to say some rules. Um for Magic Academy, you must be in your dorms by 10 p.m. No troublemaking or anything, and please don't make out in class. That's just weird, and that no one wants to see that. Anyways, I think we should pick groups. So Benjamin, would you love to pick the type of groups for we can play two truths and one lie? So Benjamin picks groups and he goes over to you and was like, Elliot, you will be with you will be with Charlotte, Olivia, Lucy, and Diana. And you might be confused, like, who are they? Do you want to see them?
Oh, yeah.
You see them now, I guess.
Yeah.
1 second. 1 second. Okay, we're gonna go in order, I guess. Uh, we're gonna start with Charlotte. Yes, we're gonna start with Charlotte first, so that's exciting.
Yeah.
I love Charlotte. Like when I drew her, I fell in love with her instantly, so I think you will too. That's fine. I'll just keep it on this like that. Um, that's Charlotte. You see her? Can you see her on the stream?
Yeah.
Okay, because I got tired of sending things to you. So, that's Charlotte. She's kind of like, how do I explain Charlotte? She's very shy, very nerdy. She's kind of like small, but like not as like a mouse would be. She's like, like 4'11", so kind of pretty short. And
Mhm.
she walks up with her books, and she walks up to you, Elliot, and she's like, "Hi, I'm Charlotte. What's your name?"
Do I respond?
Yes, you should.
Hi, I'm Elliot.
Hi, Elliot. I'm Charlotte. Nice to meet you. And then, she sits on this circle table that that Benjamin told you guys to sit at. So she sits on the table and just like wait and like write in her journal and stuff like that. And then the next person come up to you, which I'm for to show right now, which I'm gonna have to boom for the stream real quick. If I can get her. You're gonna see. Okay, which this is I love her because she's based off of me, because I had to put me somewhere. And you know me, I have to, like, it has to be an option.
Yeah.
So this is Olivia Flowers. I don't know what just happened, but
Just stop showing for a second.
this is Olivia. Isn't she pretty? Freaking love her.
I love the style.
Yeah. Um, and she comes up to you, and she has like this, like, like a sassy-ish kind of, but like pretty version. I don't know how to explain it, but she has this like chill back, like sassiest kind of voice. And she's like, "Hello, I'm Olivia. Your name is?
Elliot.
Nice to meet
Okay.
you, Elliot." And shakes your hand and goes over and sit on the table and talk to Charlotte. Um, and the next person comes, which is exciting, which I'm going to get in a second. Okay, we have one more. I promise. This is the last one. It's the last person. um,
Oh,
for now, this is the last person for now. And this ogre with like this long greenish kind of whitish hair with a braid, dress like kind of brownish, and she got this long ears inside of her, this like kind of like a small like pink cheeks and pink nose kind of ish, and she has like this hyper voice, like she's always hyper, ready for adventures, um and type voice. And she's like, "Hi, I'm Lucy. What's your name?"
hi. I'm Elliot.
"Nice to
Wow.
meet you, Elliot." And then she sits over at the table. Do you follow them to the table, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you follow them at the table, and um Benjamin comes over, and he was like, "Okay, I have to split you up into two groups. So, Elliot, you will be with Olivia, and Lucy, you will be with Oh my goodness, hello. Sorry. Um,
Which one's funny?
gotta
Elliot
click
or
to my
Lucy?
notes. It's fine. Give
Um.
me a second. Okay, I gotta take this off the stream. I keep forgetting about that. Okay,
Um.
take this off the stream. Alrighty. So, one second. Let me get things. Okay. Okay. And Lucy's with Charlotte. Um, and he's like, "Please don't get in any trouble," and leaves. Um, so, um, you and um Olivia is up for two truths and one lie. Do you want to go first or Olivia?
Olivia.
Okay. So Olivia was like, "Okay, I guess I'll go first. I'm a lesbian. Um, I'm straight, and um, um, and my family are bad people."
Second one.
Which one?
The second one.
The last one?
No. Middle.
The second one?
Yeah. Second one.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, it's your turn.
Hmm. have um okay, so my hair is natural. Um oh shoot, what was the other one I was thinking of? Oh, my hair is natural. I'm a shed, haha. And hair color. I forgot what I was saying.
Okay, so your your hair is real. Uh, you're a ship, whatever that means. Um, and what was the last one?
That is not natural hair color.
Not natural hair color. Um, that's a hard one actually. I thought you were a sheep, not a ship. What is that? What is that?
It's a sheep.
Oh,
It's a small sheep.
so it's not your real hair color?
Not okay. I may have rephrased it the wrong way, but yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Well, that's good to know. I guess we're done. I guess we're gonna have to wait or something. Um, so after that conversation, it was Lucy and Charlotte's turn, and they took turn, talking and stuff like that. I'm guessing you're right. And then it was and then Benjamin came up, and you hear the principal. Okay, so it is the two truths and one lie is over with. Now we're gonna play one more game before we take you guys to your dorms and which kind of house you're in. And he's like, Benjamin over here is gonna hand you a Jenga, and it is going to have true questions that you guys answer every time you pull, and you can choose to answer it by yourself or have everyone else answer at the same time with you. Um, and that's it. And when you're done, you know the rest. And he walks away to sit down, and Benjamin comes up with a Jenga tower and sets it up. Um, so okay, before you pull, I need you to text me a number through 1 through 100.
100.
Yes, it's an
Mm,
advantage that you have, and so I get to see if you roll a high. Oh, wow. Okay then. Um.
this must be a number.
Okay. So you go first. So you pull the tower, and the question, and the question is, what is your favorite book to read? So, do you want everyone else to answer or just you? But you have to read it out loud.
Oh, read the book name.
Yes, what your favorite book to read? And you're gonna have to repeat the questions
Um,
for everyone because they don't know.
then I'll go. I'll say my favorite book to read is The Crash Course.
And um, Olivia and Lucy look at you, and Charlotte looks at you with excitement because she loves to read. It is one of her favorite things to do, and she loves to learn about new books every single day. So, the book you said she never really read, so she was kind of really interested into it. And she looks at you and is like, that sounds like a good book. Like maybe like if you have a chance or something, we can probably like maybe can I see like the book and like read it because I really love books.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And so then it was Charlotte's turn. So she pulls the block and the question is Um, if you could have a superpower for a day, what would it be? And she read it out loud, and she's like, I kind of want everyone to answer it. That Olivia, you answer first. And she passed the block to Olivia, and Olivia was like, Um, well, I'm not really sure. I really do like flowers, so maybe something like with flowers or something like that. That seems very fun. Um, and then after she answered that, she passed it on to Lucy. And Lucy is very excited. She's very happy. And she's like, "Oh, I'm ready for this." So she's like, oh my god, if I had a superpower for a day, I would probably, I don't know, probably Flash because he like runs around like so many time and it's like wow, like he's so fast and like I can do so much at that and like it would be so much fun. Like I wouldn't have to get caught or anything. Like that would be so much fun.
Mm.
And then Lucy was like very like continuous talking and then Olivia kind of stopped her and was like, "Okay, we get it. It's Elliot's turn now," and she grabbed it from Lucy and gives the block to you. Okay, it's your turn to answer.
If I could have a superpower for a day, I would want it to be something with food. Because that would be cool. Like if I could
Yes.
choose
Um.
a random food and throw it at someone.
Yes, and Olivia was like, "That's very nice. That sounds fun." Um. And then so then then ah okay. So after everyone answered, um it was, I guess the game was over because the principal is very lazy and don't feel like waiting any longer. Um so he was like, "Okay, time's up. Um it's time to go to your houses and which house you're in. So I'm gonna call your name and yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna call your name and just say here or and then go to the house. I don't know. I don't have time for this. Basically, what he said. Um, and he has a name, and he names random people who's not in the story yet. So stay tuned. And he then um says this. Okay, so the houses I'm going to put you in are the houses of basically your power and what you come from. Um, that's basically what he said. Um, so yeah. Okay, I'm getting there, guys. I promise. I'm trying my best. Okay. Okay. Yellow mean earth. Blue mean water, and red means fire. And this is the element you win in. If you're technically basically what people think we are, um, and we just turned it into house colors. Um, so we're gonna start with yellow, aka the earth color, and he names the earth colors. And all that type of things. Um, and he says, okay, now, Charlotte, wait, it's, please go into the earth, color, please. And Charlotte happily gets up from the seat and just happily with her books walk over to the house in a line. And then last and not least, Elliot Buffle, I think that's her name. Please step into the earth line.
Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, boom, boom. Okay. And basically Benjamin is in your house too, and he guides you to your to your like the dorms, basically giving you a tour basically, and just telling you where everything is and everything. But your house is closer to the kitchen, like,
Yeah.
so you
Mm.
have that next to the kitchen, so you won't be lost. Um, so you and Charlotte, because you guys are the only one who knows each other, um, basically, since the little talk you guys had, and um, takes you to your room, dorms, and he was like, okay, before you guys go to your dorms, and I give you guys your dorm numbers, this basically we have this app, kind of like phone-ish things, um where we can text each other, but we only can have certain texts, and we're also supposed to be off it by 10. So yeah. And also make sure you don't use it all on one day, because you can only use it, like, you can only text a few people one day each. So be careful with that wisely. And also, please don't stay up after curfew, because I don't know. Uh, I something bad happens, but I wouldn't know because I never stay up late after curfew. So
Do the teachers have
I
curfew?
I don't know what to tell you. But with the phone things, you have this app where you can friend request people to text them and stuff like that. And then there's also information about your points and your Points is basically where you get credits in class, and or if like you do something good, basically like that, and you get points. Especially the festival that's coming up soon, where you get to do like this fun adventures and stuff like that for fun. Um, and like if you win, you get like tons of points, and you're basically rich. And everyone competes in this every year because it's fun, totally fun. But yeah, so if you have any questions, let me know. I will be upstairs, the fifth floor, if anyone needs me. Uh, yeah. Um, I don't really have a roommate, so you can come because I'm the guide-ish dean person, so that's what I am.
Hmm.
Um,
Interesting.
anyways, the first room is your Elliot. So it is room 101, so enjoy. Your roommate might be in there. I'm not sure. They might come soon. Good luck. And he walks with everyone plus like but before like he leaves and you go in your room, Charlotte like waves to you goodbye and just keep like going following the rest of the group. So, do you open the door or do you open the door to your room?
I mean, what else am I gonna
Okay. So you open the door and you see like bags on the right side of the room, and then you see a door that leads to the bathroom that's closed, and then you see a side that's empty and cleaned. So are you going to go to your side and probably like unpack or
do?
look around? Yeah.
Look around.
Okay, so you look around, you kind of look over your roommate's side to see like who it is because you're curious.
Mm,
And you kind of just like look around the room for a bit, and uh someone comes out. You see the door to the bathroom open, and you see someone walk out, and give me a second. You see long
what do I see?
red hair, technically golden eyes, with horns coming out of her head, and her with a tank top and some shorts. And she comes out the bathroom and she's like, "Oh, I guess you're my new roommate. Do you want to see her?"
Yeah.
It's exciting. Okay, I'm gonna show the stream to do. I'm super excited. This is so exciting. I'm excited to show. This is her.
Oh.
Is she pretty? She's so pretty. And she comes out and she's like, "You must be my new roommate. I'm Look, Diana. Burns. Diana Burns. And you are?
Hi, I am Ellie.
Nice to meet you, Elliot. Um, I guess I didn't get told. I will be having a roommate so soon. But hello. Uh, I
Hello.
I guess you're new here.
Yes.
That's awesome. Have you made some new friends?
Mm, friends wise, not so sure. Not so sure. Nope, nope.
That's understandable. Um, well, yeah, it was very nice to meet you. I guess we can get to know each other better since we're
Maybe.
roommates.
I mean, we're gonna see each other the whole time.
So, do you want to play a game or something? Because I'm kind of bored.
Maybe after I'm back.
Do you want me to help you unpack?
Um, no, I think it'll be fine.
Okay. And Nana just goes to her desk and take out her homework and work and stuff like that. Not homework, but work. Um, like this books of poems that she writes, and she just writing poems in the book, just waiting for you to finish unpacking. So you unpack, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Um. So after you finish unpacking, Diana, she's still writing in her little kind of poem book, writing poems and stuff like that. So, do you tell her you finish, or what do you do?
Mm, I tell her I'm finished.
Okay. Hold up. Uh, so you tell her, you're finished, and she turns around, closes her poem book, and she sits in the middle of the floor between, like, separate from your side and her side, and she sits on the floor just waiting for you to sit down with her. So do you do that?
Yeah.
So you both sit on the floor, and she was like, "Okay, so your name's Elliot. What's your last name?"
My last name is Buckle.
Oh, that's a cool name. So, like, you're a sheep?
Yeah.
That's so cool. People kind of scared of me, but I don't know why. Because just because I'm like a demon dragon, I don't think I'm that bad.
No, you're not.
Yeah. Anyways, so I kind of want to get to know you. So, what's your favorite color?
Mm, um, brown.
Brown.
Yeah. Like a light brown.
That's very nice. We should probably ask 20 questions to each other for we can get to know each other better, even though, but we're movements, so it's fine.
Okay. So what about you?
Um, my favorite color is probably like gold or red. Like gold, like my eyes, and red, like rest of me.
Hmm.
Um, are you enjoying Magic Academy so far?
Um, so far.
That's so good. You said you sort of kind of made friends. Like, that's cool.
Yeah. Um, how long have you been here?
Um, I've been here for a year now. I kind of went here with if you haven't met him yet, he's very sweet, a very sweetheart, and um, believe his name is Benjamin, and I knew him since we got here. Me and Benjamin, we were the first people here, and it was kind of scary at first, but it's fine now. So it's fine.
Oh, okay.
So,
That's nice to
what's your favorite food?
hear.
What's your favorite food?
Mm, pasta.
Pop Tart.
No,
That's
no,
an
no.
intro.
Noodles. Pa pasta.
Pasta.
Yeah, noodles.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah. Play.
Yeah. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, we have class in like 3 hours now, and so we probably should get ready.
Class on the first day?
Yeah, I said that too.
Okay.
But technically not really class. It's just we go in our homeroom class for like 10 minutes, and then after that we can do whatever we want. It's basically that. But then after today we have to actually go to every single class.
Well, that's fun.
I know. Oh, and here's your uniform. It's what we have so far. You really don't get too much clothes, um, except for the ones you bring and the uniform, unless you sign up for the sports festival that's coming up, then you will have a lot of clothes. Other than that, you don't really have that much. So,
Okay.
anyways, here's your uniform. I'm already dressed, so I'll just sit at my desk and wait for you, and we can walk to class together.
Okay.
And she gets up from the floor and go back to her desk and write back in her poem journal as she wait for you. So, do you get in your uniform?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So after you get dressed for um in your uniform, you come out and she looks at you and she's like, "Are you ready now?"
Yeah.
Um um Then she's like, close her poem book, and she brings it with her and gets her book back. And she's like, okay, follow me. And she opens you guys it, and she like open it and then like do the waiver for you to go first.
Okay.
Um, so do you go?
Mm, I guess. Yeah.
And then she walks behind you and closed the door and locked the door, and she's like, come on, let's go. And she just like walks with you and you guys talk for a bit. um Talking, get to know each other better and stuff like that. Then you guys enter the classroom and you see this beautiful kind of like she's like 5'4" ish woman sitting right next to the classroom door. And
Um,
sh Diana, she was like, oh, that's she points at that. She's like, that's our homeroom teacher. She's really nice. She's a very loving sweetheart, and she's actually one of my favorite teachers in this whole school. Because she's so nice. And you guys walk to each other, and the teacher waves your like towards you, and she's like, "Hello, my name is Miss Campbell." Um, and she shakes your hand, and she kind of has like this. She's kind of like a deer. She's like a goat-ish deer. And she has like goat kind of, you know how like sheep and goats have those ears. Um, and she has big horns with flowers and roots coming down, and she has this flowerish dress. Um, I'm actually have a picture for you guys, which here it is. Isn't she beautiful?
Ooh.
Yes, she's gorgeous. And she's like, I'm going to be your homeroom teacher for 10 minutes every day. Um, and she like do the thing that Diana did with you, and just kind of like would you like go in class now kind of um greeting. And so Diana goes in, and she sits in the back row. Um, but when you walk in class, you see your friends technically from earlier. You see Lucy, you see Olivia, and you see Benjamin, and you see all the people you met earlier sitting sort of what like close to each other, since they're the only people that know each other so far, and kind of far from Diana. And there's one more seat, and it kind of seemed like they left that seat for you. Um, so do you sit with Diana, or do you sit with your people you met earlier?
Sit the people we met earlier.
Sit for the people you met earlier. Okay. So so Lucy sees you, and Lucy's like, "Oh my god, hi, Elliot!" Like very excited, and happy, as usual. And she's like, "Oh my god, Elliot, come sit next to me. Come sit," and like pass the seat next to her that's empty. Very excitedly, she's like, "Come sit with me. Come sit with me." Very excited, since you guys do share the same house.
Mm,
Um, and she sits there, and she's like, "So, how is your dorm? Like, have you met your roommate yet?
yes, I have.
Is it a boy or a girl?"
Girl.
That's so nice. And Lucy just like very like hyper, and Charlotte was like, "Oh my god, Lucy, you can't just ask Elliot that." And last was like, "It's nice to see you again, Elliot." Um,
Nice
with
to
like a
see you
very
too.
um, and she's like technically like looking at you guys, like hearing you guys what you're saying, but also paying attention to her book, that she has open. And Lucy was like, "Okay, so I have this roommate, right? And
Mm-hmm.
he's very like handsome. He's very sweet and loving. Um, and he said something about like mating or like marriage, and he's like uh he was technically flirting with me, but I don't really know what that means. But he said he was flirting with me, and he said that like we had like, I don't know, that be truth, which like marry, right? I think, doesn't that mean marry?
I have no idea.
Are you not married to your Roommate?
No.
Oh, are you?
Um.
And then before you answer, Charlotte interrupts again. I'm like, Lucy, stop asking people that. And she calls her book. And she looks at you, Elliot, and she's like, I'm so sorry, Elliot. But are you? And curious. Yeah. How are you guys enjoying it so far, guys? Oh, you can't hear them. I will put them up a little bit. Is that better, chat? Can you hear them better now? Yeah, it's kind of early for them. It's currently 3 for me, but it's kind of early for them, so yeah. I'm gonna have them talk when they can, for I can see if you guys can hear now. Then plug your computer, guys. Boom. Ready. Got this in my. We're just waiting. We're probably gonna do this for like another hour, or probably like 1 more hour, or something like that.
Okay. I can talk louder now. My mom is awake, and so I'm alone. I can finally talk louder.
Okay, good, because people said they
Can you
couldn't
talk
hear you as
loudly?
much. Because people said in the chat they
Okay.
couldn't hear you that much, so I did turn you up a bit.
Okay. The difficulties of having to be in like the same area of like your mom and sisters and like them sleeping. You can't like do anything. So I'm sorry for like being quiet a lot and not really answering because like my mom and I didn't want to wake her up.
That's
But
fine.
yeah. So
You
I'm
can talk
alone
now,
now.
so that's all that's important. Because we have like 2
Yay.
more hours of this, so
2 more hours.
yes. I did a lot for the first season. Okay. Um. So,
That's a lot.
um, like,
Well,
Charlotte was like interrupting guys, and like, but are you?
a little bit.
A little bit. And everyone started laughing a little bit, and this um and Lucy sees this kind of, how do I explain him? How to
Uh,
be this seemed like to be like you guys' age, and comes in the room, and he has this green hair with glasses. He's in his uniform. And he has this bag with a frog on it, and his book bag says frog. And he has like kind of clips in his hair. He has kind of like brownish ish kind of color, like your favorite color, character favorite color, eyes. And he technically looks like a nerd, but a pretty one at that. And he
like a
walks in
cute nerd.
confused on what to go, and he looks around and he kind of sits closer to your kind of, I guess, now friend group, and stuff like that. And he just sit there confused, waiting for class to start. And Lucy looked at him, and she like pats your shoulder like this, like aggressively, and like pointed at him. And so what do you do?
I look over to see what she's doing. Like, what the fuck? You know?
Yeah, and she like kind of whispering, it's like, he's kind of cute, and like whispered like he's kind of cute.
Okay. I'm like, who are you talking about?
And then she points to him, and like that boy, like the green one, the one that looked like a frog, him. What
should we do? Should we talk to him?
And she was like, no, I got this. And she kind of like fixed her hair up for like no reason. She kind of like do this.
Go.
And she gets up from the seat and she walks over to him, and she's like kind of like flirting but not as much, and she's like, come sit with me and my friends, and stuff like that. And she pulls a chair between you and her, and she sits and she passes the seat for him to sit between both, and she sits in her chair, and he, confused, but walks over and sit in the middle of you guys. And Lucy's like, hi, nice to meet you, I'm Lucy. And he looks confused but shake her hand, and he's like, hi, my name's Owen. And he looks to you and he's like, what's your name?
Hi, I am Elliot. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Elliot. You have a pretty name.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. Do you want to see him?
Yes. Owen sounds like a ruin.
He sounded like a what?
A ruin, like, ancient ruin, like artifact. That's what it sounds
Right.
like. Oh,
Owen. Owen. He's very cute. Can you see him yet? There he is.
yeah, I can. He's got green hair.
Chat simping. That's fine, chat. Simping is fine. It's allowed. But chat's literally simping over him. Like, oh my god, he's so pretty. Pretty. Anyways, he just sits there awkwardly because he like just got brought over here and just don't know what to say. He's very kind of like shy, and nervous. And Lucy was like, "So, like, are you new here, like us, or like, do you have friends?" And just asking him tons of questions, and he's kind of like confused and like very confused and like she keeps asking him the questions, and he can't even answer them, so he's gonna
Like, I'd just like tap him on the shoulder, like, you don't have to answer them. Let her ramble.
and he kind of do like this sad smirk, and he shakes her head, look at you a little bit. He shakes his head and kind of like frowns a bit, but not like and uh Charlotte Charlotte pats Lucy on the shoulder, and she's like, Lucy, honey, that's enough. And look at Owen and says, I'm so sorry for her. I'm Charlotte. Nice to meet you. And Owen shakes Charlotte's hand and is like, nice to meet you too. And Lucy is kind of like, in her little world, and just like gagging. And she turns to him and she's like, look in. And he looks at her and says, well, I'm in the blue house, aka water, since I'm a frog, and frogs supposed to be in water. So, and that's what he says to her. And he asks Charlotte, like, what house you're in? Charlotte was like, I'm in Earth, and so is Elliot. We're in the same house. Do you say anything at that moment?
I just agree, so I just like nod. Like, yeah.
And he looks at Lily, thinking like, oh my god, I might root this, type of thing. Like, oh my god, I might regret this. Acting, but he says, like, look at Lucy, and he's like, what house you're in? And Lucy like got super excited and like got up jumpy, and she said, well, I'm kind of in Earth too. You know, it's complicated. I'm technically a dryad, so like I'm trees. I'm like a green tree. And she nods her head, and it's like, so technically I am in Earth. And she smiles. And you see, if you turn your head, you see Burns, aka Diana, right into her poem, kind of sitting there alone. So do you ask Diana to come over, or do you go up to her?
I say I go up to her.
And she looks up from her book, and she's like, oh, hi, Elliot. Do you need anything? I thought you were hanging out with your friends, and points at your friend group.
Yeah, I was, but I was wondering if you would like to join.
She looks at you and smile, but then frown, and she was like, sure, but can you give me like a minute, just a little?
Sure, that's fine.
And then she goes back to her, looks down, go back to her journal, and write one more poem before walking up to your friend group. And she walks up to your friend group, and she's like, hi, I'm Diana. Nice to meet you all. And Charlotte introduced herself like, "Hi, I'm Charlotte. Nice to meet you." And Lucy, as you know, as her, she's very excited, shaking her head very excitedly, like, "Hi, I'm Lucy. Nice to meet you." And you actually obviously know her. So she's your roommate. And Olivia, she hasn't really been talking as often, and she's kind of like sleepy, listening to the conversation, and she's like, "Hi, I'm Olivia. Nice to meet you." In a kind of like, her voice, and then Owen was like, "Nice to meet you. I'm Owen." Um, and she smiles and she looks at you, Elliot, and she's like, "You have nice friends." Yeah. And then she sit next to Olivia, and she's like, "Listen, you guys talk," and it's Miss Miss Campbell comes in, and she's like, "Okay, class, pay attention to me." And she walks and she goes over and touch the board, and started a timer. And she's like, "Okay, so every time you guys come to this class, we're gonna have you guys can do whatever you want. You guys could talk, ask me questions for 10 minutes. And when the timer's up, you can go explore the campus. But usually after this day, you go to your next class." So yeah. And after she does explaining, she's like, "If you ever need questions or if you want to ask questions, I'm right here." And she just sits at her desk and wait for people to come up and ask questions. But the timer starts, and you guys talk some more. Had a great idea, and she gets up, pulls you, Elliot, with her, and you guys both walk to Miss Campbell, and Lucy was like, "Hi, Miss Campbell. So me and my friend Elliot here has questions for you. Uh, Very exciting." She said, "So like when you got here, like for the first time, and you went to class and you like made friends and everything, but like what did you find like more to be people like attractive at the same time? Like, do you agree, Elliot?" And she like looks at you.
Sure, let's go with whatever you're saying, kid.
And Miss Campbell looked at you confused, and she was like, "Well, I had friends, but I never thought of them as attractive the first day." And she was like, "Wait, really? So you were married to your roommate?"
Oh, here we go again.
And Miss Campbell looked confused, like, "No, because we're too young for that, and didn't know what that meant. So I don't think so." And Lucy looked confused. It was like, looks at you and like, "Elliot, you would marry your roommate, right?"
No, I'm not. It's just you.
And she looks confused. It's like, "But my roommate says everyone married their roommate. I thought that's how friendship works."
Marriage is not a friendship.
Oh.
It's kind of like more than a friendship, you know?
Right. Not really. But thank you for letting me know. And she drags you back, leaving Miss Campbell confused and concerned. And you guys walk back to the seat, and she looks at Owen, and she's like, Owen, I have a question. And Owen looks at Lucy like, here we go again, kind of sigh, and he says, yeah, okay, what is it? And she's like, so who's your roommate? And he kind of looks at her and is like, my roommate's Fish. And kind of look at him confused. A fish? And he nods his head, yes. And he says, like, he's a very nice guy. Very sweet. Just weird. And just he goes to write down whatever he was doing before. And Lucy looked confused, but just shook it away. And after you guys like talking and all that stuff, Lucy was like, oh my god, we should all have coffee with each other. That would be great. Like, since we don't technically have class, we should probably like go today, like after the 10 minutes over, and then we can go, and then we can probably like meet new people, and then I can probably see my roommate. Maybe my roommate wants to go.
Is there a cafe around here?
And Lucy looked around with everyone. It's like, do y'all all want to go to coffee with us? And they was like, yeah, sure. And she looks at Lucy looks at Owen and is like, do you want to go? And Owen's like, not really unsure because he kind of got dragged over there and just zooted into the group. And he kind of looked around confused a little bit. And he looks at you and kind of smile and says, yeah, sure. And so after the 10 minutes was up, you guys get ready to go to the coffee shop, and you guys, gets out of school. But before you guys could leave, Benjamin and a person next to him looking, and Benjamin was kind of like smiling and stuff like that. And Benjamin and the other person comes up, and Benjamin kind of like said, like, where you guys going? And asks you guys like where you going and stuff like that. And he kind of looks at you and then smile and looks at Owen and then like smile and look at Lucy and smile, and he did that with everyone. Then he looks at Olivia and he smile and then wink and walks away after you guys explain where you guys going. And then the person next to him that was kind of like talking and laughing. And this dude, he has kind of like a lion, or yes, a lion. He has like lion ears, like on the side as his ears. He has his nose, got like his lip, black lip, and then he has like lion colors, like his rest of his. He has like two long strips in the front of his hair, kind of like shaped, fluffy. And he's in his uniform, and stuff like that. He has like these two earrings on his like kind of ear, like earrings. And he's kind of like brown and golden eyes. And he looks at you. He looks at everyone and he says, "Hello, I am I'm Leon, but I like to be called Leo. And I am another house reserve, like Benjamin is. Like I have guys around the school, and if you need anything, if you ever need anything, I'll be here." And he makes sure everyone agrees and everything. Do you want to see him?
Yeah.
At first, I thought you said no.
No, I
All right.
don't.
It's kind of fun if I do say so myself. Or I'm just giving myself credit. It's probably that too.
I didn't stop yawning.
Oh.
Leon.
Let's see. There we go. That is what he looks like.
Okay.
He just says that, and then he kind of walks away. And go back talking to Benjamin, and Benjamin laughing at him, and he kind of like smacking him, like that's not funny and stuff like that. And you guys keep walking forward, and you guys make it to a coffee shop. It's kind of like when you get in a coffee shop, it's kind of like the booths. Like you have booths on like two sides of like the room. I mean, you have tables like everywhere else filling in, and then you have like a line and the cashier, and like where you make all the coffee and stuff. And you guys enter that the cafe, and you see two guys, not two guys,
Yeah.
two guys, and they're just coffee and stuff like that.
Oh, as they should be.
Yeah. Okay. So, do you gotta go?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Okay. So we're gonna leave it off in there because I actually have to go to.
I'm hungry.
Yes. I have to go. But we're gonna leave it here for now. This is like part 1, but like the next one might be part 1.5 because we're still getting there. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the first D&D stream. It was very fun. Ready for more characters to pop up and stuff. You guys saying actually, we both gotta go. So we hope you guys enjoyed. We might do more sooner or later when one of us are not busy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.